Hello, just waiting for this to start so I can test it. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day today. Okay, let me turn this off and start. Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Patricia, and today we'll be talking about 6 steps on how to start your personal development / self-development. And if you don't know me, let me introduce myself to you. I am a leadership and performance specialist, and I consider myself as an emergence transformational muse. And my mission or my motto is I empower professional women to stand up and out in male-dominated careers / industries by let me say that again. I empower professional women to stand up and out as leaders in male-dominated careers by eliminating self-doubt, building self-esteem, and self-confidence through self-focus, self-discovery, setting new goals, and mastering new skills to allow the leader that she knows she can be to come out and shine. And currently, I am doing 31 days live, and this is day 5. So for 5 days throughout October, I have been going live. And since there are 31 days in October, I have 26 more days left. I'm really excited. I've really been enjoying this. To be honest, I'm quite surprised that it's been so easy for me to get into this live business. I never thought that live would be me. And I mean that by the fact that I never tried live. I never tried to do live on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere other than my one-on-one conversations with my clients, and also when I would join master classes. Like currently I'm in a master class with other coaches who are focused on building an exponential business and coaching practice. So I just want to say hello to everyone who's here, both on Facebook and on YouTube. If you're on Facebook and you haven't done so, go ahead and click on my description. You might have to click on see more. Once you do that, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the descriptions, you will find a link that says something like streamyard.com/Facebook. If you want me to see your name when you post comments while I am live, you will have to give StreamYard permission to let me see your name. I do believe you only have to do this once, but I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. I also wanted to remind you that I am doing a giveaway. Let me bring that screen up so you can see it. Okay, I'm sharing it now. So this is the giveaway that I'm currently doing. And I'm giving away 7 prizes valued up to over $12,000 to women who want to help me build an empowering community of women leaders. And they can also invite their supporters. However, their supporters might not qualify to enter into this giveaway. There are 7 listed qualifications for the giveaway. Go ahead and click on the link. It is also in the descriptions so you can see what you need to do to qualify for one of these 7 gifts and become part of a growing community of empowering women who both want to be empowered and are willing to empower each other. Okay. Let me just get out of that. Okay, and if you haven't done so, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to my channel or my Facebook page so that you can be part of my community, be part of the lives that I'll be doing for the rest of this month and for the rest of my business career. I'm really loving these lives. If you have a topic that you want addressed, please do feel free to leave a comment below and I will address that comment either during my lives or in a future live. Hopefully during this live, I will be able to get through all your questions. So today, and actually this entire week, we'll be focusing on improving or the importance of self or personal development. The main focus of today is how to start your personal development / self-development life. Are you ready to start a personal development life? Now, I'm going to be sharing 6 steps that you can do right now. Well, you can start some of them right now to prepare you to start your journey and then, in fact, get on the journey of personal development. First, what you need to figure out is where in your life do you need to develop? For instance, maybe it's health. Maybe you need to stop smoking. Maybe you need to drink less. Maybe you need to exercise. Or is it in your social life? Maybe you need to find balance in hanging out with people or friends. Or perhaps you need to find new friends that meet your growing life, where you are in life. Maybe you're still hanging out with your high school friends who are not yet developing into the professionals that you are. And you need to put yourself in a community of women who understand you. Like my community, feel free to join the community. We would love to have you be part of us. And then another thing is maybe you just need to find a niche or something else, a different kind of community. It doesn't have to be a community for your business or your professional life. It could be a hobby. You might want to join people on meetups to learn how to crochet or knit, or join a sci-fi group. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Part of your development might include finding another group, another community of like-minded people who can help you further that goal. Then you might also have a goal to work on your family. So do you need to work on your work / home harmony? Some people might say balance. Do you need to find a potential spouse? Do you need to work on setting boundaries with your extended families? This is also a good question to ask yourself when you're thinking about friendships. In fact, actually, boundaries is a great place to think about each and every section you think of in your life. Do you need to set boundaries that other people need to listen to so you can develop better? Now, let's think about your work life. Maybe you need to work on a new skill so you can go after a promotion. Or do you want to start working right now to become a leader? Or perhaps you actually want to get yourself ready to quit your job, leave the career that you have always known in order to create the career or life you know you want or where you should be. There are a lot of different places in your life that you can work on. You don't need to just work on the 4 that I suggested. You can Google life balance wheel and you can find more. To be honest, every single part of your life is a place that you can put time into to develop. So the first step would be to find out slash list out every part of your life, and then working on hold on. Let me see if I can fix this fading that's going on here a little bit. It doesn't seem to want to work today. Sorry, guys. So you can list out every part of your life that you need to work on. Then the second step is to pick just one part of your life you want to focus on mastering right now. So it could be, I want to get healthy. One thing, you can list all the things you want to do to get healthy, pick just one place in your life and then figure out, and then the next thing is to figure out all the other things you need to do for it. So let me give you an example. I wanted to eliminate my perfectionist mindset or self-limitations when it comes to uploading images or uploading photo pictures. I keep saying images. When it comes to uploading videos online, I will record, but I don't upload them. That doesn't help anyone. So when it came to my personal development in terms of my business, I decided that I needed to tackle this perfectionist issue that I was having. And the first step I did was, I picked that out of all of the things that I could focus on right now in developing my business. It was to switch that mindset and get more content out there to my people, get more content out there to the people I want to serve. So what did I need to do to make that happen? So once you figure out what you want to do, you want to make actionable steps to accomplish it. So in my case, I was like, okay, what is the first step? The first step is I need to get in front of a camera where I have no choice but to upload it to the internet as is. My answer, go live. And don't just go live once, because doing something once does not help you build a habit, does not help you master something. So I decided to do this for 31 days straight. The next thing I decided was I needed to pick a schedule, because just saying, okay, I'm going to go live. Does that mean I'm going to go live when I wake up? Does that mean I'm going to go live during lunchtime? Well, what does going live mean? You need to have a measurable way to accomplish the goal that you need. So I set a goal for myself that at 5 p.m. Central Time every single day during October of 2020, I will be going live. Now, knowing me, I was like, okay, I might chicken out. I might chicken out on actually following through going live every day. So what did I do? Instead of letting people guess that I was going to go live every day, I did it. I messaged on my Facebook group. I let my masterclass know, hey guys, every single day I will be going live during October. If you want to join, feel free to join. Hey, Facebook user, if I actually can't see who you are right now, if you'd like me to address you, go ahead and click on the description of the post and scroll down. You'll see a link that says StreamYard.com/Facebook. Click on it and it will allow StreamYard to let your name be sent to me so I can read your comments and say hi. Okay. So, so to keep me, the third step was, I know my weakness is that I might back off from wanting to do this. So I went ahead and I announced it to the world. I let the world know that, hey, for all of October, you should expect to see me live at 5 p.m. CST every day. And I thought about what could be the next barrier or the next issue that kept me from going live. And I thought, well, maybe I might not want to go live if I feel bad. Maybe I might not want to go live if I don't feel ready. Whatever the issue is, I told myself, all right, to keep myself more accountable, giving myself one more step of accountability, I decided that before I go live every day, I will announce it. I can actually plan slash schedule my live so that the whole world, at least my current world, will know that I will be online at 5 p.m. CST. It's been scheduled. You know I'm coming. And that has been nice because, especially with this tool I'm using, StreamYard, I have been able to just set that up on Facebook. Maybe that's something I can do a non-live video about after this meeting to show you guys how to do it as I'm setting up my next live event. And the last thing that I decided I needed to do in order to keep myself on track on working on this goal of going live, not letting perfectionist be my Achilles heel, was that I needed to review what I'm doing every week so that I can know where I am, how closer am I to reaching my goal of not being worried about being a perfectionist, and what can I do to work on the things that I've done this week or the past week to be better during this week. And so something that I've decided that I will implement is letting you know my wins and losses. For instance, last week, and I'll be doing that on Saturday. So I did share that yesterday, not yesterday, 2 days ago. I did share that 2 days ago, but I'll tell you a little bit. Like, one of my wins is I love going live. I'm still shocked by this because I never thought I would love going live. I thought that it might even be more challenging than before, but I actually love talking to you. I love talking, knowing that while I'm talking to you, you are there listening. You are there giving me your input, and I love it. So that was an unexpected win, and I think it kind of fuels my passion, like, oh, this was the best decision for me in terms of self-developing. I have found a new medium that I never thought of using, but now it is in my wheelhouse. Hi, Miss Kara, thank you. So the next step when it comes to setting up goals or setting up they are goals, but setting up steps to working on your self-development is actually rebalancing. So let's say you've meet your goal. Like, for me right now, my goal is that I'm only gonna do daily lives as of right now for the month of October. So October 31st should be the last day of my goal. Either on October 31st or November 1st, I need to rebalance my life. I need to rebalance, like make a new list of all the areas of my life that I need to work on. Now, I say make a new list instead of going off the list you created at the beginning of this challenge, because often while you're working on on your self-development or personal development, in one area, you end up fixing other parts of your life that you were not even aware of. For instance, now that I'm working on consistently having content ready to talk to you every single day, although I was not at all focusing on content as one of the things that I needed to work on for the live. The whole purpose of the live was just to get in front of the camera, talk to you, become more confident. Well, confident is not my problem. I'm sure you know that already. But not worrying about being perfect, just coming and being myself with you is what I was focusing on. But while I'm doing that, there's something I didn't even think about that is happening. One of the things that I told you that I needed to work on, and that's your husband, Kara, calling me right now. One of the things that I know that I need to work on is being consistent in my blogging. I haven't even blogged at all since I started my business again, and I have lots of like little images ready of quotes and things like that that I can be posting on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn, but I'm not posting them, right? But every day before I get on camera, I have to prepare my content, and I have to prepare it by a specific time so that I can get ready and be here. So while I'm focusing on being camera ready, not worrying about perfecting myself, but coming as I am with my ideas to you, I am also learning that being a perfectionist with my content was actually an issue that I also had. Well, hey, the content that I prepared within an hour is what I'm sharing now with you, and it's going to be online. So going back on what I was saying before, when you're rebalancing your life, it's better, like when it comes to picking something else to focus on after you have worked on a specific area of your life that you want to develop, it's better to make a new list, because you will be surprised what you have mastered while you were fixing one area of your life. The other step, I would say, is after you make that rebalancing step, journal. You actually want to journal this whole experience, but I'd say journal. Compare your first list to your new list. List the things you have mastered without realizing while you were working on one area of your life, because really it's going to surprise you. And my last step is do it all over again. Okay, pick from this new rebalance list, pick one area in your life that you want to develop again, and follow the steps that we've previously talked about to work on mastering or personally developing yourself. And a quick reminder on those steps. Number one was, first, you want to make a list. You want to make a list of everything or every area in your life that needs work, that you would like to develop. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be career, it could be education, it could be health. I mean, there are literally any part of your life. Maybe it's recreation. Maybe it's just self-time, time you want to set for yourself. There are literally a lot of different areas in life that you can set. And then step two is pick one of those areas. I know it's going to be tempting like to work on many different ones at a time, but it's really easy to feel overloaded when you are working on several things deeply. So Again, step one is to make the list. Step two is pick one thing in the list, on the list. Step three is actually making small, actionable steps that you can easily follow to reach your goal or what you want your end results to be for the one item you are focusing on. Step four would be that once you reach your goal, rebalance your life again. Actually, was that step four? I believe so. And then step five would be journal. Journal the differences that journal the things you have mastered without focusing on them during your last personal development month or whatever you want to do, however long you want to do it. It would be best if you journal the whole experience, but you most definitely journal what you have mastered without noticing. There's power behind focusing on one thing to master. And then the last but not least goal is repeat all the steps all over again at the end of your journaling, because for the rest of your life, as long as you live, there will be one thing you need to focus on. There'll be more than one, but you can definitely find one thing. So my biggest advice to you would be that this is an ongoing process. There is always something more you can learn or create for others to learn better with whatever topic you are learning or mastering, because everything we know now, someone else figured out and someone else built on, and they built on it and built on it and built on it. Okay, so there is no end to your personal mastery of things. There is no I have made it thing. You will never make it, because as long as you're alive, you need to set more goals for yourself. There's never an end goal. If you doubt what I'm saying, ask the owner of Amazon, or ask, what's his name, Elon Musk. There is no end goal, only new steps, new goals to reach once you've reached your last goal. I want, of course, during my lives, I have been doing this thing where I'm picking 3 random questions to write about, or not write about, to tell you about, so you can learn more about me. I don't know if I told you. Hi, by the way, Kara. Thank you for always being so supportive. Okay, so I'm randomly picking up this question. What was the last thing to make you feel happy? Oh, well, this afternoon, I had my masterclass for one of the classes that I'm taking for coaching. And we had some really deep conversations. It's always really nice. One of the members was saying that he sometimes had issues seeing his value. And I was really shocked, because this is a guy that once he walks in the room, okay, I don't see him walking, but once he turns this cam on, just his presence changes everything. He has such a powerful aura, spirit, that just fills the room. At least it fills me. And I let him know that, hey, I don't know what you're talking about, because I have no problem seeing your value. He is irreplaceable. I can't even measure his value, because he's amazing. And so that made me happy. One thing I love about myself is the ability to see the strength that other people have. And I'm just grateful that he allowed me to share the strength I saw in him with him. So that made me happy. My second question will be, who is the most visionary person in your life and how do they inspire you? Oh, the most visionary person in my life and how do they inspire me? I'm going to have to say my mom with this one. All my life, my mom has thought of herself as an entrepreneur, a person that needed to work on her own to make things happen, even if she was struggling. My mom always has a big vision. My mom always has dreams. My mom always has things she wants to reach. And probably most of these steps I've learned from her. Whereas, hey, I'm reaching for this. And maybe sometimes you won't reach the end goal that you thought you wanted to reach, but you reach another goal. And she's taught me that that's okay. That it's okay to rethink, rebalance, but not quit. Never quit. Life is too short to quit on your goals. And as we grow, as we work on things, our vision will change, our vision will grow. And it's okay to accept that. And it's okay to work towards that. So I think the most visionary person that has been in my life is my mom, because no matter what she's going through, she is always willing to try something new. And I think of myself that way too. I have no problem trying something new in order to reach new levels, reach new heights. So yeah, I like that. Okay, my last question to myself will be, name one thing you could do to become a modern Robin Hood. Ooh. Okay, what just popped in my mind was not even Christian. Well, let me not bring religion into this. What just popped in my mind was not good, and I'm wondering if I should share it. Authentically me. I should be authentic, even though this might offend some people. Modern Robin Hood. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it because, hey, this is about me being real with you, right? The first thing that I thought, let me read that question one more time for you. Name one thing you could do to become a modern Robin Hood. All right. Over 200,000 Americans have died of COVID-19 in the last several months, 6-7 months. Some of them, usually it's a Black person. We know that this disease affects Black people more than white people. Often it's because they are poor, they don't have health insurance, they can barely feed themselves, let alone afford health insurance. But they're all paying taxes. They're dying, but they're paying taxes. Whereas we have leaders in the world, leaders of America, who pay $750 once in a while in taxes. And once they get sick, they get, I'd love to guess a real number. I bet you if I say $1 million worth of healthcare and in 3 days, that would be not even correct. It's probably much more than that with a specific person receiving X amount of money, X amount of doses of experimental drugs and steroids and etc. Things that the average everyday person cannot get. As a modern Robin Hood, I would collect money from such a person. And I guess Robin Hood didn't do these things legally. And so I'm assuming I wouldn't be doing it legally either. And take the tax money that should have been given to people, plus interest for the last, 20 years of this person not really paying taxes, and helping the less fortunate get the help they need to go through COVID, whether it be putting food on their table or literally getting health care to survive. Our world is so unfair. And one of my messages as a Black independent woman in the United States is that I need to use my voice to be authentically honest about how I feel things are. I need to stand up for women who feel that they are being disrespected, belittled in a male-dominated workspace. I need to help these women see that they need to become leaders. If they want to become titled leaders or just leaders in the way they present themselves, I want to be there for them. But I also want to be there for Black women. I don't just want to be there for women. I want to be there for Black people. I want to be the voice, the authentic voice for my sisters. And I'm going to say sister of color because for me, white is a color. Therefore, that's everybody. I want to be an equal opportunity spokesman for all my sisters in the world. And I guess as Robin Hood, I would have to be an equal opportunity healthcare / care in general for the human race. So maybe that was a crazy answer to give, but that's how I feel. We definitely need equality in this world, and we can't expect men to give it to us. Now, I'm not saying that we need to surpass men. I'm just saying that I want us to be equal. I want us to be equal in race. I want us to be equal in sex. I want to be able to say that I get paid the same amount of money that my coworker gets paid. I want to be able to say that if I work harder than someone else, that management will notice that and pay me equally for it. I want to be able to go and tell management, hey, perhaps you haven't noticed this, but I've been doing X, Y, and Z. I need this. Just like I need to let government know when something is not okay. And I can let that happen by using my voice to vote, which I have. I've done early voting and I've brought my ballot to where I needed to. My voice is powerful. I'm going to use it. This is why I'm here. And I guess I won't feel bad that I answered that question that way because I'm using my voice the way I see fit without offending people or meaning to offend people, but to help people think of new ideas and possibilities. So that was a long answer, huh? If you have not seen all my lives or for the month of October, I have created a playlist. And if you click on the description, you will be able to get the playlist. Of course, this won't be there yet, but as soon as this is over, I'll add it to the playlist. It will be a YouTube playlist, but you can go ahead and catch up with the other lives I have done so you know where I started and where I am now. And if you have any question, please feel free to leave them in the comments below or send them to questions@mizzpatricia.com, and I will love to answer that for you. I have had a wonderful time being authentically myself with you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my thoughts and my experiences with you. I will make a list of all these notes and perhaps put them in a blog post for you. And I'll link it below once I've done it so that you can go back and see, or you can always rewatch this. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting me, especially you, Miss Kara. And I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to leave me any messages or any questions that you may have. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget. Bye.